I guess I want to start with welcome home.
Thank you.
I got a kick out of the press conference because they're introducing you as the Wizards' new head coach, and I'm going, I actually remember when Wes was working for the Mystics, and how you've kind of just moved up. What does this opportunity mean to you? Not only being an NBA coach, which is significant, but being a head coach home.
Right. Well, I'll answer that first question because there's only 30 jobs in the world. And to be at the pinnacle of your profession, in any profession, is gratifying. For that to have unfolded here, it makes it that much more special, given the timing of my father's passing and the year that we've kind of been through, all of us collectively. This thing just kind of happened, where I think we're always kind of trying to take that next step. And I thought it was close in other organizations, but maybe it was something destined to happen. But I'm extremely excited that my first opportunity is back home.
Credit is due to Michael Malone for a couple of reasons. One, he's been tossed out of a couple of games where you had to kind of take over.
He's done that on purpose.
Right? I'm wondering how much those moments actually helped you in terms of the drawing the plays, communicating to the players.
Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like a big deal because you do it in practice every day, but it's different when those lights are on. There's tangible pressure. So for us, it was like, well, next man up. Same mentality that we foster with our group. And, everyone steps up, they kind of rally around me, but those moments are critical. And to have those moments, play out have given me a lot more confidence and to do what I need to do.
I posted the other day some video we got from Denver when you were in Brooklyn drawing up some stuff late, and it kind of gives you a lens into how you go about your business. Very calm, attention to detail, everything that everyone was saying, but I'm sure internally you were probably like, man, I'm coaching an NBA game here. I can't mess this up.
No, it happens. You have the, whether he gets tossed or whatever, you have that moment of like, oh crap. And then you settle down, and it's just, all that other stuff is a blur. And you get kind of back into what's important, the task at hand. And it's great because the players, it's almost like they rally around you. And they're more excited about it than you are. So they're locked in. And you can see their reactions, their faces. That helps, I think, ease any tension, but it also helps empower me.
I find this a little weird. We're on the practice court where you used to rebound.
Oh, yeah.
And now you are the 25th head coach of the Washington Wizards. Has that title kind of hit you yet?
No, honestly, no. When I got the call, there's that sense of relief and, okay, this process has ended. And then, I don't think it's one of those things that you digest it right away and you move on. It's a slow, because everything from here on out is new. It's a new life for me. All those trappings that come with being a head coach. And there's some pitfalls in there as well, but just trying to navigate all that and, put myself in the best position.
It's your first day, and you're going to get the questions about what does this roster look like for you? I mean, you only prepared twice a year, but can you just talk about just the group and what you've been able to kind of ascertain?
It's extremely talented, and I said this to Russell. I said, we're not that far away. We saw that stretch where they were unbelievable. And now is that who they are collectively? Not sure if that's tangible for 82 games, but it's there. And I think you look at all the metrics, the analytics. It's not that far away. And it's easy sometimes to get daunted by the scope. Find those little things. And there's incremental gains from each man down the line. I think we're going to be set up for a really good season next year.
You are one of 7 black coaches that have been hired during this cycle of hirings. Is it significant? What are we seeing right now in the landscape of the NBA and their inclusion of opening the door for everyone?
Right. Well, I'm hoping that this trend not only continues, but I think it's important to also say that we're hiring quality candidates, regardless color, gender, regardless. But I do believe that this is now evening the playing field, so to speak. And I'm not going to say it's an overcorrection for things that have happened in the past, but I think it matters. Diversity and inclusion just isn't always just in head coach. I think within the front offices and ownership, all those things, I think, need to be opened, and the attention needs to be given to that dynamic. So I think it bears fruit. You know,
Yeah.
and I think people with bright minds who are competent to do the job actually are given opportunity to be in front of the decision makers. So when that happens, I think good things happen for us all.
I do have one question, and it's out of respect for you earning this job, but I would be remiss if I didn't ask you, what's Pops thinking today?
Yeah. You know, that question has kind of popped up, and it came up seriously in the interview process, where I think there was a little bit of trepidation because of that relationship and that legacy. Not as a negative, but, you know, the optics. And I think to Tommy's credit, his staff, there was a thorough vetting process. And I'll be honest, I heard through third party that at the time this process began, I was not the leader. So that in itself makes this situation even more gratifying. That, yes, I was in the conversation, but I was not in the lead. And there was something along the way that helped propel me to the top. So that means, and I hope they feel the same way, that the process worked. And they got the guy that they wanted, and the guy they feel comfortable with leading this franchise in its next chapter.
Are you still going to rebound?
Oh yeah, it's in my DNA.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I was wondering if you're going to rebound anymore. You know?
Oh no, you got to put in the sweat equity.